Hi guys, it's Lynn again with Littlefoot Nursery. Today I have baby Emily with me. She is the Saskia kit by Bonnie Brown. She's looking very fabulous in this sort of faux fur-ish sort of sweater dress. Those of you guys who remember the last time I changed her into this. It's an adorable dress, but I wanted to actually change her into a new sleeper. This is from Little Me, and it's, gosh, it looks big, you guys. I almost wonder if it could fit Maisie. It's a 3-month size, but it does look large on the larger side. Oh gosh, now I'm wondering if they sent me the wrong size. Maybe I should check the inside label, come to think of it. Nope, it's a 3-month. Okay, that's good. So, anyway, I'm going to change her into the sleeper. And I'm going to talk a little bit with you guys about price limits. And I guess I'm just wondering, for those of you guys who, collect Reborns and silicones or other types of dolls, and I saw this question asked on Facebook recently, about is there a price limit that you just will not go above, when spending for a doll? And I thought that was a really interesting question. And I think that in most things in life, I think the answer is yes, unless you're a multimillionaire and independently wealthy, which, we certainly are not. We do just fine, but certainly not to that degree at all. And so I would definitely say, the answer would be yes. Like, I don't see myself, unless financial situation drastically changes, spending $20K on a Romy Stridham silicone baby, for example, or an Anne Huang full body baby, which, some of her auctions can run up to 20 as well, I've seen. So I don't see myself doing that. I'd like to think, that I wouldn't spend more than 10 for a silicone baby. And I haven't spent that before, but I do know that for Claire Taylor, that's what her babies run for her full body silicones with all the works. Oh, this is really cute on Emily. Aw. Oh, sorry, I didn't describe what she's wearing. So I just changed her into a pink. It almost has a corduroy sort of texture. Has these 2 little black bows and lace. And this is an outfit from Little Me. It has a little lace at the feet with little black bows at the feet as well. So it's pink with just a touch of black. It also comes with a hat. And if you guys recall the outfit, oh my gosh, she's so cute with this hat. The outfit that I got when I had my Christmas romp sleeper haul had this one sleeper that was the wrong size. So I contacted Little Me and tried to exchange it. And unfortunately, they had sold out of that sleeper in the 3-month size, and I was so bummed. But then I did say to them, hey, I found another sleeper that is the same price. Could I exchange it for that one instead? But the problem is, for them to do an exchange, they need to receive the item back first. And anyway, so long story short, I ended up purchasing it, and they said they would refund me as soon as they received back the other sleeper. So that's why now I have her in this outfit. Yeah, anyway, so this arrived just by itself. It's super cute. I didn't feel like I needed to do like a haul video or anything like that. I do have a couple of those to come, so definitely stay tuned for that. But I adore this. I just love Little Me. I feel like their fabrics are so high quality. They're just really, really soft. So I'm going to lift her up. So, oh my goodness, she's so cute. When I saw the little cap, I said, okay, Emily's definitely the right doll. She's got the okay, so on the back, at almost like the lower waist area, there's this ruffle and a little black bow. So, but yeah, it is a little loose fitting on her. She's supposed to be definitely 3-month size. Yeah, so and the hat is cute. that's really the nice thing about the painted hair babies, is not worrying about messing up their hair. So that's where I really like her in this hat. So yeah, and then I think, I also, back before, I knew that there were silicones, I was definitely willing to spend a lot, but before I knew about silicones, I was definitely willing to spend a lot more on my Reborns. And back when I first started collecting, the second baby I bought, I will admit to you guys, was a Helen Jalland baby. She's an Asian baby. I remember, so I think it was the Li Hua sculpt, and I thought she was so cute. And I will admit, when I got the baby in person, I wasn't as in love with her as I was from her photos, which was kind of a disappointment. I mean, I did still like the baby a lot, but not for what I spent, which was definitely over $2,000. Oh my gosh, I probably wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that again for a Reborn, especially since you can get a full body silicone, in a nice one that's pre-loved. You can get one definitely in the 2,000 range. And a brand new one you can get in the 3,000 plus range, so I just feel like, I wouldn't spend that much for a Reborn nowadays. The reason I brought up this topic with Emily is because she is my most expensive Reborn in my collection. I definitely went over the 1,000 mark with her, for sure. But no, it didn't hit 2,000, but she was definitely more, and I don't know if it's like taboo to talk about prices, but I think it's just the reality of this hobby. These dolls are not cheap. So with Emily, I definitely spent a lot more. It's because I really wanted a baby from this artist, and she only sells her babies by auction. So I really kind of had no choice but to, and I wasn't sure how many more Saskias she would be painting. It turned out she did paint more after my Emily, and I think her next ones went cheaper. So I was like, but what are you gonna do? I just fell in love with this one, and I just wanted to have her. So yeah, so I was willing to just bid and pay up for this little one, and I love her to pieces. So I do think she's worth it. And when I really break down and think about, like, now that I paint myself, the amount of artistry that's involved in making these babies, and just the amount of time that it takes to paint, and how expensive all the supplies are, and your time. Most Reborn artists really don't even make minimum wage, when you add in like all the hours that it takes. And so I do think that the babies are, definitely worth it from a perspective, if you look at it from an hours point of view. But I do feel like, for me, with Reborns, I do have a spending limit. Like, I won't, like, if I see an amazing, prototype baby, and it's today, and it's in the 2,000 on up range, or even like, if I'm going to go over 1,000, it really has to be an exceptional baby. And so I definitely don't see myself wanting to do that very much. Yeah, so today I wouldn't spend that for a Reborn, especially since you can get silicone for that, once you get to those higher dollar prices. I think you can start to find cloth body silicone babies, especially on the secondary market, definitely for 1,000 and up. And even less than 1,000 for cloth body silicone if it's an older silicone. So you guys just have to, hunt and shop. But a beautifully painted Reborn, I know there are a lot of people who prefer that over silicone. So I'm no way implying that silicone is, better or anything like that. It's just a different medium. It's a more expensive medium to produce, and they make fewer silicone babies, generally in an edition, than a vinyl Reborn edition. So it's just, there's fewer of them. So I think that also naturally adds to it being just a little bit more valuable. But, oh my gosh, I'm just going to pick her up just for a second and hold her. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. I'm so glad I have her back in a more snuggly sleeper, because I, wasn't picking her up and handling her as much when she was in her dress. And she's just so cute. She's adorable. Yeah, it's neat. I mean, I've been painting, and I consider myself, I guess, kind of a new Reborn artist now. But I still just love to collect, and I've always just been a doll lover my whole life. As you guys see, I have not stopped collecting like Paradise Galleries. I am purchasing my second Ashton. Oh gosh, I just gave it away. Yes. Okay, I'll spill the beans. I decided to get Tasha. I read all of your comments, and yeah, and I was like on my business trip, and it was late at night, and I kept looking at her on the website, and I was like, okay. And I was like, well, she has the 4-payment plan, so let me just go for it, because I think the monthly payment will be $55 a month for 4 months. Let's just do it. I'll have her paid off by my birthday next year. Yes, so I decided to get Tasha. I cannot even believe I just blurted that out. Anyway, guys, I've kind of rambled on long enough, but yeah, let me know, kind of your thoughts on, okay, price. Do you have price limits for your dolls in general? Price limits depending on if it's a reborn or if it's a silicone, or if it's a manufactured doll too. Like, I think, like, I really thought long and hard about getting that Ashton Drake baby, because, the price point is, $200 plus, $20 for shipping. And I know that I can buy, I know I can definitely make myself a reborn for that cost. And I can even buy a reborn at that cost, from certain artists who are not as, big in name. Like, there is one lady, on Dollfan offering like custom spots to paint a Bountiful Baby kit, and, like for around that price. And so I know that you can get a nicely painted reborn for that price. So I was trying to go through that, thought process in my mind. Do I want to pay that for a silicone? Is it worth it? And then for an Ashton Drake silicone. And I decided, and someone put it best, I think, in the comments. Sometimes you just fall in love with the little face, and regardless of the medium, whether it's a manufactured doll, whether it's a reborn, whether it's a silicone, and you just love that face and you want to bring that face home. So that was how I felt about Tasha. I just thought she was adorable. I kept looking at her on the Ashton Drake. There's some Ashton Drake doll groups. And so, yeah, I kept looking at her there, and I'm just so curious about the silicone. And then I think I also just felt like, worst case, if I don't like her, I can send her back. I hate returning stuff, you guys. I am like the worst at that. So I hate buying things knowing I'm going to return them. And I also sort of hate having to like sell my, like resell. So going through the process of, it wasn't that bad, but selling Jenna, selling Evelyn, 2 babies from my collection, that was like stressful for me, because I don't know, I just generally like don't like to have to deal with all of that. But gosh, isn't this outfit so perfect for her, you guys? I love it. And I think I think this would look cute on Maggie as well. But I just changed Maggie not too long ago, and I just really like the outfit Maggie's wearing right now. So I'm just leaving it on her. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I so appreciate it. And hope you guys are enjoying this holiday season. We still need to get our tree up, and I still have a lot more shopping to do for my nieces and nephews. So lots to do. All right, guys, talk to you soon. Bye.